Monty, say hello to everyone. Hello, sausages. He's a good lad. He's not in such a cranky mood as he has been recently. But welcome everybody once again to the field. Apologies for not uploading a video with my normal regularity. Unfortunately, as we all know, the weather's been rather awful in October, and this is probably one of the better days. The wind's coming from, let's say, about the northeast, and we've still got plenty of foliage on the trees and whatever. You can see the autumnal colours coming through. And just in the distance over there, you can see a pheasant. So yeah, this is one of the better days. I'm out here again today. We're going to have a look at the Eachine 79 again, or both of them, I should say. This one with the yellow four-bladed props is the original one, which I temporarily fitted with a Eachine Minicube, which went okay. I had a little bit of a tussle with Banggood because I was of the opinion that some of their hardware wasn't up to scratch. Eventually I've got a new ESC and a flight controller sent through, and that seems to be okay at the moment, so we'll be testing that. In the meantime, I've got another one, because I do like these quads. They're a very good size, and they do give you confidence, much like the UR85 HD. That just inspires confidence to go and do things I wouldn't normally consider with a bigger quad. This one has got I think it's an FD800 receiver on it, matched up to my Tyrannis. Both standard cameras, but I'm just going to do a couple of test FPV flights, one with a 3-blade, I think these are Dalprops, and one with the standard props. A slightly better performance with these, funny enough, but they're not so bad. I know there's a lot of bad reviews about these particular props. I must admit I've not had a problem with them, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. In addition, we're going to be trying out the Tyro 109. Now this one is all stock, apart from I've got a Runcam Swift camera in there, which does increase the field of view, so we'll come around to testing that one shortly. But in the meantime, what we do, we'll take these out for an FPV flight. First of all, I'm going to try the 4-bladed one. I've only managed to do a test flight on the previous video with this one, which turned out to be pretty good, but I didn't want to overstretch the 10 amp ESC on the Eachine Minicube tower. So this one is, I think it's 20 amp with a 25 amp burst, so hopefully we can get a little bit more performance out of this. So hold on to your hats. I'll put my head cam onto the Viper FX goggles, and we'll go through a FPV flight. See you shortly. Right, before we go FPV flying, I should just add that we'll be also testing this Eachine RD200 5.8 GHz receiver watch, which also has a built-in DVR. There's not much really to say about it. I'd point you towards a really superb interview by, not an interview, a review by Andy RC. I echo his comments, and absolutely this is a fantastic piece of kit, and it's a good, very good value for the money. So what we do, I'll be turning this on, and it will be recording the 5.8 gigahertz video as well, also in AVI format. And what I'll do is we'll test the different pieces of footage from this and the Viper FX goggles side by side if I can, or certainly in the same video. So stand by, and we'll be taking off we go for a FPV flight of the rebuilt, I suppose, Tyro Eachine Tyro 79.
Throttle release.
giữa thanh thang trời ôm lấy gió, giọt nắng nghiêng bên bờ mi chợt đánh rơi nụ cười. Thời gian xóa tan đi nụ hôn phút cuối, khoảnh khắc khi xưa giờ đây từng phút giây đẹp nhớ. Bao năm qua lênh quanh chẳng biết mình sống hay tồn tại. Take me away, away, away. Đời sống cho ra sao có riêng anh ta, ký ức sống anh lại bước đôi vội vã này. Nơi chiếc hôn ngọt ngào vẫn luôn còn cao, nắm tay đặt chân bỏ lại thế giới sau lưng. Bình yên giữa thanh thang trời ôm lấy gió, giọt nắng nghiêng bên bờ mi chợt đánh rơi nụ cười. Thời gian
Throttle hold.
Well, that wasn't quite the landing I was hoping for, but we got it down in one piece after a couple of hairy moments up in the sky. Let me just take this off.
Throttle release.
Well, well, I have to be honest with everybody here and say that was the first time I used angle mode, and that was the first time I used acro mode. So the angle mode was very much a surprise to me, even more so on the second time when I tried to go directly into acro mode, but I mistakenly left it in angle mode. So anyway, acro mode is not quite as flippy and what have you as I was hoping, but that's probably me not being used to the controls. So that is the Eachine 79 4-blade version as it comes out of the box. So we'll next go on to the Eachine 79 3-blade version. It's got the Dalprops on there, and we'll give that a go and see how much difference in noise and performance there is. So stay tuned. Well everyone, unfortunately for some reason I can no longer get this to I've had a couple of very successful flights with it, but now I don't know if I put this up close to the camera, you see I've got the receiver light that's constantly flashing, as well as the light on the flight controller, and there's the blue light which I don't, oh there's a red and blue light flashing on the VTX board as well, so I don't know what's gone amiss there. I did test it just before I came out and it hovered very nicely in the garden, thank you very much, but no joy. So okay, we'll have to give that one a miss. Well, what I will say is thanks very much for watching anyway. At least we know one of my Eachine Tyro 79 works. I think what we do now, we go on to the Eachine 109, which is effectively a new review if you like. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.